Dealing with a copyright claim on YouTube can be a hindrance. And in this guide, I want to break down the process into simple steps. So if you're a content creator on YouTube, you may have either received or at least heard of a copyright claim at some point. YouTube copyright claims should be taken very seriously, ideally with the assistance of an intellectual property attorney. Let's start with talking about what is a YouTube video copyright claim. If you've received one of these copyright claims, it means that the owner of the copyrighted material has notified YouTube that their content has been used in your video without their permission. This can include copyrighted music, images, or video clips. The owner has the right to either monetize your video or take it down. It's important to understand that a copyright claim differs from a copyright strike, which can result in more severe consequences. A copyright strike is also usually known as a dmca takedown. And I've done a video on dmca takedowns before. You can find that on my channel, and I could even provide a link below. Whenever you receive a copyright claim, the first step usually is to determine if the YouTube video copyright claim is valid. This means reviewing the claim content in question by applying US copyright law and fair use exceptions and comparing it to the protected material provided by the copyright holder. If the claim is valid, you have a few options here. You can either remove the copyrighted content from your video or dispute the claim if you believe that you have the right to use the content under false use or another legal exception, usually licensing. It's important to note that a copyright claim can lead to a legal takedown request, as mentioned before, also known as copyright strikes or dmca takedown notices. If you've decided to dispute the YouTube copyright claim, it's usually because you believe that your use of the copyright material falls under the fair use exception, or you have another legal exception. It could be licensing or the fact that you can show that that person does not have any copyright claim on the material at all. Fair use is a legal defense against copyright infringement. It allows limited and transformative copying for specific purposes, usually parody, commentary, critique on content. Therefore, YouTube copyright claims against content that falls under the fair use exception will fail. Another defense to the claim is if you believe your use was properly licensed. In this scenario, you can provide YouTube with the information on the licensing process, usually with a license certificate. If the license is deemed acceptable, your YouTube channel will remain unaffected. You should remember that disputing a claim can be a lengthy and complicated process and may even require legal assistance. After you submit a dispute, the copyright holder with the claim has 30 days to respond to your appeal. If you're unsure whether your use of the material is permitted, removing it from your video may be best to avoid more claims. So if you've determined that the copyright claim is valid and you do not have permission to use the copyright material, the best course of action is to remove the infringing content from your video. This will prevent any further action from the copyright owner and may help to avoid any penalties or legal action. You can either edit the video to remove the infringing content or delete the video entirely. It's important to take action quickly to avoid any further consequences. Like I said, these consequences could include your channel getting banned, demonetized, or worse, being sued in federal court for copyright infringement. So as a content creator on YouTube, it's crucial to ensure that you're utilizing content you have the right to use. Ideally, it's your own original content, but this also entails using royalty-free music, images, videos that are in the public domain, obtaining licenses for copyrighted materials, or like I said, creating your own original content. Remember to give proper credit to any sources you do employ to avoid copyright claims. Additionally, YouTube offers helpful tools like the audio library and Creative Commons if you require free to use content. Copyright issues usually arise when content creators don't go through the proper licensing process or don't have processes built in to conduct copyright checks before uploading their videos. Ideally, each new video should go through a copyright check to determine the risk you are exposing your channel to. By adhering to these guidelines, you can avoid a YouTube copyright claim. Now, YouTube also has a content ID. So each publisher with a significant library of original video content to which they claim exclusive rights is given a content ID by YouTube Studio. This allows the publisher to track, monetize, or block unauthorized use automatically. So this perk is not afforded to every creator. But if you think you qualify, you can go on YouTube and see if you do. Although the Content ID is a great tool that automates copyright claims, it is not accessible to everybody, neither is it a perfect solution for comprehensive copyright infringement enforcement. This is where it is important to work with an intellectual property attorney that can assist you with a YouTube copyright claim. To remove copyright claims and bring your channel back to good standing, Vishy Law can assist you with your copyright issues. As always, this is Sal Malhotra. Thanks for watching.